destroyed. They made it look like nothing in that ring. It was like an afterthought. Like everything, it was so short that it was ridiculous as well. And if there was anything inside of her that believed that she was noticed by WWE, that was smashed on that time, because it was a bit insulting to her, because she definitely has put in a lot of hard work. And you know, Ronda's a great name and she's improved a lot in that ring, but I would say no doubt Ruby Riott has a lot more knowledge of how that stuff works in that ring and everything than Ronda probably ever will have. So that was a bit of a shame. But yeah, for me, everything that was involved in this, you know, the way that I think one of the actual eye-catching things more than the match was probably like how Ronda Rousey came out wearing her Mortal Kombat kind of attire because she's in the game now, and you know. And even before that, when Charlotte came out and she was on the mic, even that was more entertaining than the match.
Yeah.
At least I could see how she works the crowd, and she's like, "I'm going to get you to boo me," and then everyone boos her. You know, everyone just plays into her hands, reacts the way that she wants them to react. And also, I feel like at that time, it's almost like Charlotte stepped into a role that probably Ronda Rousey can't fulfill right now. Which, although this is supposed to be, or was originally supposed to be about Becky and Ronda, it's like Charlotte's come in and has now generated the heat between them, all three of them. So that's an interesting aspect to that. But yeah, it was just madness, wasn't it? Becky comes out limping more than she was, you know, more than her doctors had cleared her, and she suddenly got worse. So that was
I'll be worried about the doctor.
Suddenly came, and then like Sonya's out there. I mean, not Sonya, but Sonya Blade. But it's Ronda Rousey who's cosplaying, and then Becky comes out. I don't know whether she's auditioning for like the X-Men role in the films or something. She's coming out in leather with yellow, and that looks like something.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
But wow,
it's like the Running Man.
It's just, and then it just sort of escalates, and then by the end of it, what we're left with, like Ronda's bleeding and everything. She must have got proper smacked with that crutch. But I think it was an interesting moment, and like definitely Becky stepped into a Stone Cold Steve Austin kind of role now, which that's good. It's working for her, and the fans are buying into it, and they need someone like that. That's been missing for a long time now. Someone that they can get behind, someone that the fans feel like has put in hard work and is almost like one of them. And definitely that stands up to the boss and everything. So yeah, it's definitely working great. And you sent me an article earlier as well about how Vince McMahon apparently has chosen Charlotte, but it isn't really, is it? It's Becky. We can see it. We can see that Becky is the chosen one, and that probably she's destined for good things in the future. But yeah, the match, that's an afterthought. The match is like a 1-star to me. I would give that, barely a time of day. But everything else that happened to it is good work. It all builds well to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing as well, which makes no sense with Ronda Rousey. I would have been much more for the finish had they booked Ronda like this every time. They don't know. They have Ronda struggling against a lot of wrestlers, including Alexa at times, and yet Ruby Riott, unfortunately, gets the sort of sore end of this. And it's not like Ronda's ever been booked like an MMA star at all. They've had her working kind of like a wrestling kind of stuff. It's not like the Brock Lesnar effect here. It's not like Goldberg coming in, big impact moves, done. That I could buy if that had been happening all year round. But the Ronda Rousey matches we've got, Matt, have not been anything like this before. So that's why it threw me a little bit as to why it was over so quick. And, like I say, I just think it would have been better if they would have just had, I don't know, Alexa Bliss out there doing her show, for these three. Probably would have been a better idea than having a match here. But like you say, it's interesting times. I do feel like the women at the moment, particularly these three, definitely generate the most sort of excitement going on in WWE. I mean, I've got to be honest. I'm always interested to see what one of these is going to be doing, even though they completely book Ronda ridiculously at the moment. I think this is definitely combinating. I think Becky Lynch has come, by pure accident, but then so was Steve Austin at the time, and has just really got a good wave of momentum. I mean, it's a bit like Daniel Bryan. They just happened to get that huge wave just in the nick of time, just at the right time. and that's it. That's all it takes. And I think if Vince is looking at Becky Lynch, then it's probably one of his more better decisions that he's made in the past 10 years, quite frankly, because that's a long time coming. But yeah, I mean, as Matt said, Charlotte a complete pro when it comes to those things. I mean, I think out of the three, she's sort of my sort of top favourite there in terms of the performances and everything else. I just think she's got the total package. But with Becky, we have something like, you don't know how far it's going to go because it's not there yet. We're still watching the chase. We don't know how far it can go. I'm just hoping, Matt, that they don't put a glass ceiling on top of her and then you can't go anywhere anyway. I just hope they don't do that, because at the moment the sky's the limit with her and we don't know how big she could become, but there's definitely huge potential there for that. So I'm hoping for big things. I'm guessing, Matt, like me, you're probably imagining now this will be a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, I mean we've been thinking this for a long time now. I'm not too against it now, because like I said, I think Charlotte does add that third dynamic that they're kind of missing. The build-up would definitely be lacking in the weeks coming up to WrestleMania if it wasn't for her being there, like we just said, about getting the crowd going, getting their interest, because she's getting a lot of hate. And it's almost like there's a lot of Ronda Rousey fans, there's a lot of Becky Lynch fans. The fans,
it's kind of cool.
Coming into this.
Yeah, I kind of like it. And also, you notice that Charlotte doesn't, it's like, well, she's got her fans. Like you say, everyone's got their own fans. But what I like about it is they don't just, they're all having their personal differences with each other. And they're playing more towards their character rather than the part of a heel or a babyface, which is better. And I think they should continue with that going forward. Yeah, Matt, just one thing I do want to mention. Jimbo, Wrestler Squad number 9, said, "Where was Oscar?" And it's a good question. Don't know, but it's almost like her belt is really irrelevant at the moment. Matt, what do you think about that going into WrestleMania? What's her stats? Because it's like she's won it. Is it a good thing for her to have won it now, Matt? Considering Charlotte and Becky are now sort of on Raw. It's sort of left her a little bit, do you think she's going to have a match at WrestleMania, or is that just going to be forgotten?
Well, it's never a bad thing to have a title around your waist. But the way that they booked everything building up to WrestleMania, it's definitely clear that the Raw Women's Championship means significantly more than the SmackDown one, because that's the one that's getting all the publicity, that's the one that's getting all the booking, the build-up. Asuka may have it, but it feels like the only reason that she has it is to get the title off and away from Charlotte and Becky, to get them out of the scene, get them in the Raw. They're more kind of Raw superstars now than they are SmackDown.
Yeah.
And it is a shame, but when people like that focus their attention on other things, it does create space and opportunity. Hopefully, Asuka can carry the title, and whoever she fights, I'm not assuming it's going to be an amazing kind of rivalry with her coming into WrestleMania. I know it's a bit of a downside to look at it, but the focus is too much on the tag team now and the one that Ronda's carrying. So I do feel like after WrestleMania, though, we can get into some interesting new grounds with the call-ups that they might have. I mean, Shayna Baszler would be an absolute perfect fit for SmackDown to come on and challenge Asuka for that title.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the next match, Matt, Baron Corbin up against Braun Strowman. This match, I've got to say, this was the worst one I was looking forward to. This is just, I just didn't want to see this again. I don't know why they are so persistent with this. A no DQ match, Matt, that of course led to Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre getting involved. Sort of told me as well that Drew McIntyre now, to be doing this kind of stuff, Matt, I think we know where his position is as well now in the company. There I was expecting some huge things from him. Looks absolutely amazing. If he was given the ball a little bit more, I'm sure it would be something special. But I know everyone talks about Bobby Lashley getting that spot in case Seth, but I would have completely gone Drew for me in this instance. But the way they're booking this guy, that's not going to happen, which is a real shame. But what did you make of this, Matt? This was just, I don't know. Yeah, no DQ, fantastic. But Braun Strowman, Matt, is this just getting worse? It's just going from bad to worse, isn't it, to this guy?
Oh, yeah. I don't really know what direction any of these guys are heading.
Christ.
This match, the entire match scene point is, I'm
it's
sure,
a mess.
It's Raw as well. I mean, this is the entire setup and angle they did when they shattered his elbow, they put him out, and it's just, is this ever going to end? Because it goes around in such a circle. They do this, Braun comes back angry, Braun attacks them, then they attack. It's just going on and on. Are we going to get to WrestleMania? It's going to be some sort of 3-on-1 handicap, which we've seen probably like 5 times already by this point. Yeah, but my concerns are there with you, like with Drew. I mean, the guy definitely should be booked better. I mean, 1-on-1, he should have a legitimate chance against Braun Strowman in that kind of situation.
Yeah.
They should be gearing him up more towards that. He shouldn't need Bobby Lashley or Baron Corbin. It's just a ridiculous situation now. And for me, also, it's kind of difficult to say, but I do like Baron Corbin and the way he works in that ring. But his character that he has now is just
terrible.
Abysmal. It's terrible. It's like the resurrected corporate Kane.
Yeah.
He's got no business backstage now in any sort of authority role, and he still continues to come down in his suit. It's just winds me up. I was like, why don't you go back to your roots and put your wrestling gear on and just focus on the wrestling? I don't know where this character's like outdated now.
There's only one guy that could pull that off. That was IRS. But no, in all seriousness, it is abysmal. A real match that I don't know what that was doing on there. There was a lot of talent left off this, but I don't know how that made it on there. I don't know who on earth backstage likes this, keeps sending these guys out. I don't know what Braun's expectations are for WrestleMania, but at this rate, can't be overly fantastic. I will say one thing, Matt. We had Kevin Owens go up. I don't know if you saw that, Matt, the promo of him, and I've got to say I wasn't very happy with that either. I'm starting to wonder, Matt, Kevin Owens, a lot of talk about him being the first program he's going to be in is up against Braun again. What do you make of that?
That's another thing I would not be a fan of. It's something we've seen before.
God.
And there's just no way he comes out on top of it. I mean, the best kind of reaction he had was being thrown off of the cell by Braun, and of course that showcases the talent that Kevin Owens has for actually stepping up to the plate and taking a huge bump and actually falling through with it and not hurting himself. But he shouldn't have to do that. He's at a stage now in his career. He's done that in his past. Don't take ridiculous risks. Got to the WWE where they're supposed to look after you and stuff. But if he's still got to do things like that to get over it, it's just not right. And he's put tremendous effort into making himself a lot fitter now. We can see that. We see him. He's got more muscle mass. And I don't know what they're doing with Sami Zayn. He's just totally missing in action. I was hoping that they would come back into a sort of tag team scene. Just to see him with Braun Strowman seems a bit of a waste.
Yeah, no, I agree. What are you giving that match, Matt?
Oh, that is a complete waste of time. Half a star. Can I even give that?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That was a joke. Really did not enjoy that. Anyway, that aside, let's hope we don't have to keep seeing that combination through Fastlane, although I do fear we will.
One other thing I'll just add before we move on to the next kind of match, we've spoken before about how the roster is so stacked now. There's not a lot of room for people to actually get noticed or do anything. And I noticed that Lacey Evans came out. I was like, oh, here we go. What's going on? Something interesting is going to happen. Just came out and just walked back out. I was like, is that how bad it is now to get yourself on TV?
Yeah.
You've got to take your 5 seconds when you can get it.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. But yeah, you're right. I don't know. Beggars belief. Yeah, maybe it does. I don't know. That was very strange. Just to do that with her anyway. But anyway, the main event, Matt, we had, of course, the Daniel Bryan, the Eco Warrior, and everything else. The new title belt, Matt, that he's now got, and everything else.